So the topic of today's video is a little odd. It's a very small, very strange product that I nevertheless have seen in several places, and I'd like to share it with you. I have my usual indulgences. I have finally Korean food for the first time, and I will definitely be talking more about these in the future. But I'd like to talk about something beverage related. It's not an actual drink like soju. It's something that accompanies a beverage, and it's called an ice cup, which almost sounds like it's some exciting new product or something technological. This is what it is. It is nothing more than a plastic cup full of ice. That's it. It's the whole thing. They're not everywhere in this country, but many convenience stores, especially certain chains, will have a small case in the front that is full of these things. Now, this is not the first time I've seen these. So I actually am acquainted with how they're used, which is very simple. You just pour a drink in it, and now you have an ice-cold drink. Not much to say about it as a product. I'm actually kind of surprised that they don't sell something like this in the US. They sell bags of ice. Why not sell cups of ice? Now, in this case, I do have more soju. I wrote an article about this, and I got a comment from someone who swears that like unflavored soju mixes well with soda, with cola, rather. And, you know, it's a little bit like white rum, a little bit sweeter, so I'd actually kind of believe that. Okay, a little bit more. Anyway, I have seen these products in China, and I bought one once. It's actually a lot cheaper though. This is fairly expensive. This cost almost $1. Probably won't be getting one in the future. But I did see one in China once, but it was in a store called a Lawson. It's a convenience store chain, which is Korean owned, which brings me to one of the, it's a very small point, but it's a significant one. I'm not sure what it means, but it's certainly there. Let me try my, it's not bad. Maybe a little bit more, which is this. In China, people tend to drink things at room temperature or warm. Hot water, you get hot water thrown at you all the time. You get tea thrown at you all the time. And you walk into a convenience store, and you will just see racks and racks of just sodas and beers just sitting out at room temperature. And these are not things people are going to bring home and refrigerate themselves. They buy them and drink them like that at room temperature, no matter how hot it is. If they have a cold case, a lot of times it's turned way down. It is surprisingly hard to get a cold Coca-Cola in China, but not in this country. They don't do any of that. In this, they seem to actually enjoy cold drinks. Yeah, that's actually kind of nice. Yeah, I can see that. And I remember having a friend once said that he thought that Westerners just had a higher body temperature, which led people from other countries to prefer cold drinks, but this seems to be the exception because Koreans like to drink things cold. So, not the most profound statement about the cultures, but it is just one more little way that if you had to move to another country, it is maybe a little bit easier to adjust to Korean culture than to Chinese culture. So, if you enjoyed fascinating insights like this, don't forget to subscribe, because there will be more of them coming, and I'm sure many of them will be just as weird as this one.